all you want.
No, we have evidence. We have evidence.
All right, show me the evidence.
Don't worry about it.
I see you got a game camera right there.
Mm-hmm.
Go pull your thing and show me where I've been on your property.
You mess with my fence post.
How did I mess with that fence post?
That fence post.
Can't get there. Look at it. There's no tracks.
Okay.
I've not touched it.
Okay.
I have no reason to take that.
People go out of their way out of jealousy, because look how he lived. If y'all see his house, he lived a mess. And he gonna see something nice, and then yeah, you live horrible. And then you see something nice and you want to come over and ruin it out of jealousy and spite. You are a malicious, nasty person.
What you're about to witness is not a scene from a movie, and it's not some tale from decades ago. This is real, and it's happening right now, in modern-day America, to a Black woman farmer and her elderly father, on land that they legally own, worked hard for, and call home. This land, which should be a place of peace, security, and legacy, has instead become the backdrop of a nightmare. For months, they've endured relentless harassment by their white neighbors, intimidation, vandalism, and suspicious fires. Fires that don't just start themselves. Fires that mysteriously erupt only on their property. But when they did what any of us would do, when they called for help, reached out to the local authorities, and asked for protection, they weren't met with compassion. They weren't even met with concern. Instead, they were ignored, dismissed, treated as if their lives, their safety, and their land didn't matter. But this family refused to be silent. They stood their ground, and they did something powerful. They documented everything. They caught it all on camera. And now it's time the world sees it too, because this isn't just about one family. It's not just about a single farm in rural America. It's about a system that still allows racism to fester, sometimes quietly, sometimes violently, but always dangerously. It's about how, in 2024, Black landowners are still being threatened, pushed out, and made to feel unwelcome, just for existing. But above all, this is about resilience, about the courage it takes to say, we're not going anywhere. So before we dive into the footage, I want to remind you, these are real people. This is a daughter, this is a father, this is trauma playing out in real time. So watch carefully, let it move you, and when it's over, don't just scroll past. Share it, talk about it, call it what it is, because the more we stay silent, the more they get away with it. Now here's what really happened.
Dad, say we're calling it quits because the smoke is a little bit too much. Ready?
Yep. We're gonna take a look tomorrow when we come out here. And see if the fire came on our property, our side of the property.
Yeah.
Because I think it was out of control in the back there.
We're out here working hard and had to call it quits early because it's too much smoke to be out here working. My lungs is kind of stinging, so. Because we saw on the camera that they have brought the equipment on the property. That means that Dad was right. They did not have control of the fire. So you could see they had to come back here. Oh, it's still on fire inside of our property line. You don't think we should dial 911? Huh? Yeah, let me call real quick. They set our property on fire. What sloppy work. Hi, our neighbors, I don't know if it was by mistake or what, but our property is on fire. And we would like to do a police report about it. God, look how far in it went. And it's still smoking. What were they thinking?
Now who gonna clean this up?
Exactly.
Oh, we got some bad news to tell y'all about the burning in the back. It's terrible. When you get a chance to watch the video, you'll see what we're talking about. My daughter tried to get in contact with the forest people and tell them how bad the situation was, and I had a feeling that they totally ignored her, you know?
Yeah, they pretty much blew me off. They kind of like, when I said it's not just smoke, but it's flames by my fence. The guy that answered the phone, he just brushed it off. I thought that they would at least try to send somebody out here. Even though my land is vacant, there's a lot of families around here. I don't technically have structures on my property, but there's a lot of houses that could easily be affected. There's one thing to call the fire department for structure fires, but it was a wildfire in the forest, and their lack of response was very unprofessional and negligent, in my opinion. So not only did I try to call her, I spoke to her supervisor about it, but it was after the fact. I mean, the damage is already done, but I tried to call around too, because you know, it needs to be investigated for arson.
How many times did you call them?
I called them in the past couple of days at least 4 or 5 times. So we're back here having to paint some more of the trees with purple. So you'll see. And Dad is right now taking the string and reestablishing the property line, because the original string that was here was burnt up in the fire. So we're reconnecting it again. The chief, for whatever reason, during the discussion about investigating this fire, he kept saying that, you know, the one back here is black, right? He's an older black man. You know he's black. He might have said that like 4 times. And I'm trying to figure out, I'm sitting here talking to you about an investigation for arson, and you keep telling me that the guy in the back of me is black. I've never seen him before. All I've seen is white men back here, but I just don't understand the relevance of him bringing it up. He might have said it and thrown it out there like 4 times. Now. Hi.
Charlie Muse.
Hi, Charlie. What are you doing over here?
I believe I'm on my property. I live at 368 Union Creek Road. That fence marks your property, right? My phone number is 678-967-9924. I moved your thing so I wouldn't run it over. I've not damaged anything. I've not gone over your fence.
Oh, wow.
Well, what?
Okay. Caught him red-handed. Look at him.
Red-handed.
Mm-hmm.
You keep repeating yourself all you want.
No, we have evidence. We have
All right,
evidence.
show me the evidence.
Don't worry about it.
I see you got a game camera right there.
Mm-hmm.
Go pull your thing and show me where I've been on your property.
You mess with my fence post.
How did I mess with that fence
That
post?
fence
This mower
post-
can't get there. Look at it. There's no tracks.
Okay.
I've not touched it. I have
Okay.
no reason to touch it.
Okay.
There's no motivation
Okay.
for me to touch it.
Okay. And you are not on your property. You are on our neighbor's property. And look at his tire marks go all the way up to the fence.
Did they touch your fence?
You went into our property line. Our property line is 12 inches in.
Take pictures and measure it. Put a measuring tape right there and measure it right now before the evidence is gone.
No, I have it on video. You don't have to worry about that.
Tape to measure that 12 inches, ma'am?
You're not on your property, period.
Am I on your property?
But you have ruined my property.
I have not touched.
Okay, let the police decide that when they come.
All right, first
Don't run.
Please, county sheriff who's coming.
Don't run. Stay right there.
I'm not running.
Sheriff or
My phone
whatever.
number, my address, and my name.
I
All right?
can't
If I was
believe
running,
you
I
went
wouldn't
out.
give you any of
And
those.
then you tried to come through there the other day. I saw
That
you.
is not accurate. I don't know what the heck you were talking
I
about.
saw you.
I tried to go through there.
Yes, you had on
I
a
tried to go through there. I can get over that fence anytime.
you had on a white shirt and then you turned around and put on a red shirt and came back here again yesterday.
Yeah, I changed shirts after I killed 2 chickens.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The body.
Okay, don't worry about it. Don't say anything else. They're on their way. Just don't run. Like you ran the other day. When you came, yeah, you did. When you saw us coming. When you saw us coming, you ran off. People go out of their way out of jealousy, because look how he lived. If y'all see his house, he lived a mess. And he gonna see something nice, and then, yeah, you live horrible. And then you see something nice and you want to come over and ruin it out of jealousy and spite. You are a malicious, nasty person. You had no right doing what you did.
What did I do?
Okay. You know what? You can play dumb all you want.
I did.
You can play ignorant all you want. You are not even on your own property. Went out of his way. You damn straight. That's the name.
What's your name, sir?
None of your business. You're dealing with me, the property owner.
Good morning, Tiffany. How you doing this morning?
Hey, Dad. Good morning.
I have a question to ask you.
Uh-huh.
How long do you think it would take for us to stop certain individuals from encroaching on our property?
Let's find out.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Damn.
The world may never know.